Hi, everyone. Hi, Isla. Oh, we're going to miss Thomas tonight, but super exciting. He gets to meet Michelle Blood today. They're getting to meet in person in LA, and I'm excited to hear all about them meeting. It's going to be such good energy. I mean, she has such great energy. If nobody has looked at Michelle Blood's um, content, she is so great. I absolutely love her music, her affirmations. There is a ton of her content on the High Timeline Living on his website as well. She just came out with a new, well, not new at this point, it's probably a couple months old, but it is a like audio book. It's a singing audio book, and it's really great. Anybody who hasn't looked at it, totally check it out on the High Timeline Living. Um, yeah, super exciting. All right, so I have. Oh, good evening, my love. Love it. Um, let me. I have a quick couple of slides, but I just wanted to share anybody who missed the webinar from yesterday that Thomas and Robert put together. It was absolutely phenomenal. Robert did a wonderful job of speaking to all levels. He did a horoscope for all 12 of the signs. You can get it still on funastrology.com. It's completely worth it. I thought that it was just such great information. This is a transit that happens once every 12 to 14 years, since Jupiter is a 12-year cycle. And having it be right now, it hit exact yesterday. It's a outer planet transit. Well, Jupiter tends to be a generational planet, but having it be a less common transit, the effects of this aspect kind of last for the next like 6 months. So this video and course that Thomas and Robert put together will be relevant for a while, and it's wonderful to check out your rising sign as well as your sun sign. It's completely worth it. He goes through, there's several hours of information. It's really great. He also did a Q&A, and people were able to ask questions. And then the super exciting thing is they're actually going to put together group readings as well, with 5 participants in each group, and they'll be able to then be looking at each other's charts and kind of look at how this aspect is actually happening in transit for people. Super exciting and such a great learning tool. They'll also be selling seats to be able to watch these group readings as well. The informational sheet, they don't have times or anything set up yet, but if you are interested in joining any of these groups, there is a thing to fill out on funastrology.com as well. So anybody interested in that, you can head on over there. They have the prices for both the seat and for participants, but they're not charging anybody until time is set and you have a place. But anybody who wants more information, definitely check out the funastrology.com. And so here is a chart for tonight, and I just kind of wanted to show that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction still hanging out for anybody who hasn't gotten to see a chart yet. You can tell I have a little key over here, so you can look for the Jupiter and the Uranus symbols, and you can tell that they're in Taurus. Jupiter has already made its way to the 22nd degree, so already kind of pushing its way and in separating, but this is still a really strong aspect. Oh, my love, you missed it. Definitely worth it. Anybody who is interested in that webinar, it's a really great informational piece. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Pam. Thank you guys for joining tonight. All right, so yeah, that was pretty much the stuff for astrology. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew about that webinar from yesterday, just because it was so excellent. So I have a couple of things, but first I want to start with the card that I pulled. So tonight I have the Seven of Air. As I was reading it, it really was perfect for the energy of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction as well. So I'll read what it says for this particular book, but it says independence, nonconformity, living life on one's own terms without people pleasing. Now the time for me to live life on my own terms, so I must find the courage to reject conformity. Listen to my yearning for independence is key to breaking free of groupthink and attending to my own needs. Diplomacy with others can only help me to be true to my calling, to do what I know I must do for myself. I thought that was absolutely perfect for the Uranus conjunction. I mean, Uranus is such a free thinker and, not moving to conformity. And yeah, cool energy for sure. I think the conjunction, especially in Taurus, that's a sign of growth, of sowing the seeds, and this is such a wonderful time to kind of be building up some of these manifestations that you're able to pull forward, as Mercury comes out of retrograde in this next week, is really going to kind of start to pick up some of that energy. Yeah, such a great card. I thought it was absolutely perfect. As soon as I read the description, I was like, sold. And it always tends to work out that way, doesn't it? Okay, so for tonight, I really wanted to touch on luck, actually. So I've really been astrologically been studying luck lately. And I've had it come up in quite a few different areas in my life. So first off, you'll also hear some of this. I'm going on to the Fun Astrology podcast this week, and we'll also be touching about the astrology of luck. But I won almost $1,000 earlier this month. I put in a bracket for the NCAA tournament, and I won. I know nothing about college basketball. It happened to be perfect timing because if you can't tell, I'm actually coming to you from a new computer. My camera is very new. It my computer crapped out on me maybe a day or two before I won all this money. And so it turned out to be very great timing. Yeah, Pam says yay. Super exciting. I put in to 2 brackets. My brother asked me to join his, and then my husband, his work was putting on one as well. Yeah, luck is when preparedness meets opportunity. Absolutely. And, I think that part of what I'm been studying too is that, there is a certain intuition to luck as well. My husband was telling me that because I was in 2 brackets, that 2 different, leagues, I should do 2 different brackets to increase my odds for one or the other. And I didn't listen to him, and I'm glad that I didn't, because my bracket ended up winning in both. And had I listened to him and changed one and picked a different winner for the other, I wouldn't have won as much money. And I think that, the moral of the story was, listening to my intuition telling me no, to just leave it. Oh, hello. So nice to have you here. Um, and so then another thing that had come up is my kids absolutely love this show Bluey. And there was a Chinese proverb that this show had touched on. There's a teacher to the little dogs. The show is they're dog characters, but the teacher, who I absolutely love, she always has great advice, and she tells the dog this story. And here I have a little slide that I'm going to throw in here while I read this story to you guys, because I thought it was absolutely a perfect way of looking at luck as well. And I did try to do some research on who was the originator of this Chinese proverb, and I wasn't really having much luck. I did have a name, Alan Watts, I want to say, come up several times, but it sounds like he was a philosopher from like the 1970s, but even he said that it was not his story. But I know that when I was looking him up, it had come up several times. His name had come up several times, and this story varies a little bit from where you find it. So this is the one that I found. It says, a farmer and his son had a beloved horse who helped the family earn a living. One day, the horse ran away, and all their neighbors exclaimed, "Your horse ran away. What terrible luck!" The farmer replied, "Maybe so, but maybe not." In other versions, you'll hear the farmer say, "We'll see." And I kind of like that, like, oh, just wait. Maybe so, maybe not. We'll see. A few days later, the horse returned home, leading a few wild horses back to the farm as well. All the neighbors shouted out, "Your horse has returned," and brought several more horses home with him. What great luck! The farmer replied, "Maybe so, maybe not." Later that week, the farmer's son was trying to break one of the new horses, and the new horse threw him to the ground, breaking his leg. The neighbors replied, "Your son broke his leg. What terrible luck." Maybe so, maybe not. A few weeks later, soldiers from the National Army marched through the town, recruiting all the boys for the army, but they did not take the farmer's son because he had a broken leg. The neighbors shouted, "Your boy is spared. What tremendous luck!" In which the farmer replied, "Maybe so, maybe not. We'll see." And I think that's such a beautiful, beautiful story when it comes to just looking at life and the things that happen to you, and waiting for the actual long-term consequences. Whether you consider it to be good consequences or bad consequences, you have a hard time knowing in the moment. I was reading about a friend who had a cricket infestation in her apartment, and she was forced to move, and she ended up moving to a different town and having it be a completely better fit than the other place that she had planned on being in for a long time. And so I think that, stories like that you don't really know your luck in the moment, but kind of keeping an open mind to just say, we'll see. There's so many different types of luck, and it doesn't necessarily need to always be financial. My husband was watching an ESPN. They were doing, the odd type of competitions, and there was a competition for rock skipping, and it was a gentleman who had skipped a rock 42 times, which is amazing. But I think it says to me that you never quite know what your platform will be, and it's just taking those moments as they come, and creating a type of mhm, luck and, you know, prosperity in the times that you have. The universe has a push and pull, and I think, you know, there's a give and take. It's just as important to give as it is to receive, and knowing that that balance in your life is so real, and, you know, being able to help others to then receive help yourself. You know, I think that oh, somebody, you remind me of dare to do motivation. Stay blessed. Yeah, definitely. I think you do it, and luck does help with motivation. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that um, it's such a great story, because it does show that endings don't necessarily need to be happy to show that it's either created growth, or a path that, you know, you wouldn't have thought of had it not been for a certain circumstance. Eastern philosophy can make way more sense. Some of those Chinese proverbs definitely um, can have a certain touch to them. And, you know, that's why when it had come up in one of my children's shows, and it just stuck with me for several days. I thought that, um, you know, especially because I was already kind of interested in luck, and, you know, the things that kind of create it, and what you do with it, and the navigating your intuition to follow that luck, you know. I i think about Thomas, and, you know, having that intuition to say email Fred Dotson, and how he pursued it. And it can be considered luck to some people who aren't considering it intuition. Do your kids speak with little Aussie accents yet? They don't. They don't. I have seen where kids who do do watch it a lot can end up with an Aussie accent, or those kids that watch Peppa Pig a ton end up with those little British accents. No, no, definitely no accents over here. We're Chicago accents. Um, but yeah, very cute when the kids pick that up for the shows. Um, but yeah, I think I'm really excited to talk about luck on the podcast, and how it relates to astrology. But for here tonight, I wanted to share that proverb, and just kind of give everybody a little bit of encouragement to follow their intuition, and to create their own luck in situations where they may not feel it is fully coming to them as quickly as they want to. But at the same time, too, know that as the moon fills with light and then loses it again, much like our own lives and the waxing and waning of giving and taking, that it's okay to have those moments where you feel that giving is more important, and just the path that you need to take for those moments, and knowing that the universe will set you up as long as you are there to give to other people, and create this gratitude that the universe always gives back. It's um a polarity that we create in our mindset. And the again, I think gratitude is probably a biggest thing that I want to kind of portray too, is keeping that high vibration in some of this to create those situations. Um, okay, let's see. No more comments. So if we are ready, I'm gonna jump into meditation. Okay. All right. I love this picture. Oh, here, somebody has a t-shirt that says "I am whole no matter what phase I'm in." 100%. And I think that there's a lot to be said with that, especially, we're coming into this full moon on Tuesday, and this is a celebratory energy. And, knowing that it's okay to wax and wane in all aspects of your life, just like the moon. Whole no matter what. Okay, let's take a few deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Very good. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Wonderful. Now that we've all taken a few moments to relax, I want us to focus on our bodies. Our body is what keeps us in the present moment. Our body's groundedness to the earth, holding our spirit and tying us to the present. Meditation helps us clear our minds, create a space for intuition to speak. The intuition guided to us from a higher being, our higher selves, or the universe. This connection that we strengthen through these moments of presentness, of building our mind's power, of strengthening our connection. As we work on our intuition, I would like us to focus on the crown chakra and our third eye. The third eye chakra is right between our eyebrows. Now I want us to picture a small indigo, a purplish blue, size of a pea ball right in front of our third eye chakra, between our eyebrows. This powerful, tiny light holds the same magnetism and power as the sun. Blessing all of us with its presence, being able to clear negative or stuck energy and filling our bodies with positive frequencies. As we picture this light above our eyes, we watch it grow. Light slowly filling the ball as it moves to the edges of our foreheads, fills our eyes, our hair, down to our ears, finally reaching our chins. Feeling the power of this light engulfing the most important part, our face. As this moves through our hair, this also covers the crown chakra at the top of our heads, where we connect to the universe, where we send electrical pulses out. This light that fills our face brings a warmth and acceptance. And a powerful knowing that we've created a space for our intuition to grow. Now we picture this light moving down to our shoulders, moving down to our heart, engulfing the throat and heart chakra. Filling them both with positive frequencies and pushing out negative or stuck energy. Our throat chakra helps us communicate and create connection. Our heart chakra fills us with love. The two connected, being able to verbalize our love and the feelings that our heart chakra hold. Filling them both with the light of the third eye chakra. Create an intuition to follow them both for higher good. The frequencies that you feel in your body as this light holds space for you. Helps create a oneness. You're able to communicate with the universe. You're able to follow these intuitions. And now I want us to move that purple light even bigger and farther down our bodies. Adding our stomachs, our hips, and now the rest of our legs. Working our way down to the sacral and root chakras, our groundedness, our wholeness. Where we stay rooted in our bodies. As people sit in meditation, cross-legged on the ground, creating a connection from the root chakra to the earth. If you're not sitting on the ground, whichever part of your body is touching the floor, imagine the energy from your root chakra flowing through to the bottoms of your feet, or maybe your knees, wherever you might be connected. Feeling the groundedness and the magnetic power of being connected to our earth. The power of gravity and the way our body feels, keeping in this moment. This lovely light that you have now spread through your person Now being able to move any negative or stuck energy that may be in any part of your body. What is not helping us is not coming with us. What does not serve us is being left behind today. This powerful transfer of energy really helps raise your vibrations. And how much easier it is to attract the things you need when your vibration is high. When time moves to you instead of you chasing it. This energy that you're feeling in your body now, may you always be able to come back to this and know your powerful, powerful mindset and being able to alter your energy and the energy around you. Taking the time to clear your mind and put your energy at the forefront is a self-care that not only creates but aids in a higher frequency and moving to your highest of timelines. Now, as this energy has moved down to our toes, we'll move it back up our bodies. As we see the light shrinking back to our knees, back to our hips, back to the stomach. The light has created a powerful energy that stays in these areas, but is focused through the third eye. And in that chakra, we move the light back up to our elbows, back up to the heart, and back up to the throat. The light leaves our chin, leaves our hair, leaves the ears, leaves the forehead, and now is once again a powerful tiny ball that sits right in front of your third eye chakra between your eyebrows. This powerful ball of light is something that you always have with you. And whenever you need an energy check, feel free to picture this ball and move it throughout your body, or maybe to just a certain spot. Call upon you in your highest timeline to help aid you in this energy manipulation. In whatever you want to create for when you are on your highest timeline. These things come to you. Now that we've worked on our own vibrational being, we'll move this energy to focus on our loved ones, our friends and family, the people in our lives we know need extra strength, extra power, extra energy. Or need to shed stuck energy, giving them the ability to recognize the growth that they're capable of, as well as their highest timeline and their connection to the universe. With this, we feel gratitude for being able to aid our friends and family in this way. For the vibrations that you're sharing or pushing them to be the best versions of themselves. Only aiding the people that they have in their lives as they're able to do the same things. The power that people have when they're not in survival mode of being able to lift up one another. And you giving your powerful intuition and frequencies are helping your favorite people. As our friends and family benefit from this, we move to this group and the powerful connection feeling the frequency of everyone here, of connecting in a group of everyone on the same wavelength, everyone navigating their highest timelines. Being on an equal vibration to create the highest possible good for us all. Amplifying one another. And as we share in this power that we've created, in this energy that flows between each and every one of us, whether they are physically here listening to me live or in the future, their energy is also here with us now. Feeling the power of everyone around us. And the joy that we bring creating this space. As we watch the flow of energy move from one person to another, I picture us standing in a circle, holding hands, and the energy flows out of one person's hand and into another, creating a powerful connection. All of this energy into a beam of light that shoots out from the middle of the circle and engulfs the whole earth. Now, not just focusing on our friends and family, but to strangers, to anybody who needs care and guidance in these moments. Helping aid them in moving to their highest timelines. Helping them see their highest potential of growth. Giving everyone strength to move forward and pursue those timelines. As we picture the light covering our earth. Know that our power does not only go to the humans, but also to our nature and our wildlife and everything that makes our planet unique. All the living organisms that work together to create this beautiful and special place. Our high timelines meeting to create a high timeline for everyone on Earth. Such a beautiful gift we can all give as we share in this powerful energy. As we turn back to our circle and thank everyone for their participation and taking these moments for not only ourselves, our friends, our families, but for all the living beings. We show gratitude for this space and gratitude for the opportunity to know that the frequency we hold uplifts the frequency of others. Thank you all so much. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Namaste. Thank you all, guys. I just love hosting these meditations so much. Such a beautiful thing. Oh, got it from the Fun Astrology Shop. Yeah, Sarah did an excellent job on that merch. I've seen some really cool things between the t-shirts and the coffee mugs. They are all so cool. And if anybody hasn't picked up any podcast merch, it definitely helps support the podcast too. So definitely go check some of those out. Love to have Thomas and others to put together something on a beach. Yes, I absolutely would love a beach moment with you all. I love the beach normally, but to share the energy with people who support the energy it's powerful for sure. You're so welcome, Kathleen. Thank you for coming. Oh, and got an awesome coffee mug too. Very cool. No, I couldn't imagine the power of a circle in person. It would be amazing. I mean, I think about meditation groups that I go to, full of strangers, but I feel like this would be a group that we've connected with each other so much over the years that, I think that it would be so, so powerful. Oh, a good resource for your astro chart would be Astro.com or AstroSeek are the two that I suggest for free astro chart, we'll draw it up for you. I tend to do I have my own program now, but before I did, Astro.com was my number one for sure. Oh, you're so welcome, Nancy. Thank you for coming. So great. Yeah, such great energy. It really would be. You're so welcome. If you need any help with chart delineation, we do have a Discord for Fun Astrology, and we have a listener questions section. If you need help in finding a chart to draw up, or if you draw your chart up and want to post it in there, if you have any questions, I believe there is a link in funastrology.com, but I know that Discord also expires those every once in a while. And I don't know if it needs a new one at the moment. So if you end up not getting into the Discord, you can let me know. You can message me on Facebook or you're on YouTube. I'm not sure if you'd be able to find mine, but if you need help getting into the Discord, you can find me and let me know. And that's a great spot. There's a lot of great astrologers in there that love to just help with questions. Yeah, electric circle, definitely. Hoping to attend a drum circle here on the beach. Wouldn't it be a great setting for this group? Absolutely. I would love to attend a drum circle on the beach. We really would have great energy doing that. I'm going to a women's circle tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. It's at a new place. And, I think that anytime that we can share in those energies in person too, it's wonderful. This is a great thing to be able to bring us all together from all parts of the US. But having those people that we can connect with in person is a very cool privilege that I'm excited to participate in a group circle tomorrow. Very fun. But thank you guys all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we have Alyssa with us next time too. If anybody gets a chance to, Alyssa just did a holistic fair yesterday, and she on meditativeastrology.com, she just released a great video about crystals too. Very cute. She's got her 2 daughters and stuff in it. Very wonderful. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. Oh, Canada as well. You're right. I should say across the world. We are not just US here. Very true. Yes, good night all. Yes, crystal unboxing. Yes, she did a crystal unboxing. It's very neat. Everybody check out Meditative Astrology. It's very cool. And go help support Alyssa too. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. Happy Scorpio full moon. And I hope that everybody gets to do some full moon celebrating. And I look forward to Thomas's howl on the podcast this week. We will see you all very soon. Much love. Thank you as well. Much love, my love. Yes. Namaste.